Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXISRADIO, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Watch me fall by the wayside, yeah. I ain't feel no type of way, I dug my way up out that graveside, yeah. They don't wanna see me win, they just praying on my downfall, yeah. Every day is a struggle and I'm fighting just to hold on, yeah. Them voices telling me to stay strong, yeah. Weathering them storms, I know it could get turbulent. Time is what you make it, or how you gon' determine shit. I suffered in silence, I was running out of options. Yeah, really running out of options. Them rules change when you win game. Gotta stay true to your morals, always maintain. Life's about balance, can't play around with chemistry. Niggas waiting in the wind to tamper with your energy. Me and them don't mesh well, puffing on this gas, then I exhale. Where I'm from, we stand doing business, we don't tuck tails. I'm from the west side of Harlem till I die, that's how we carry shit, that's how we carry shit. Hey, watch me fall by the wayside, yeah. I ain't feel no type of way, I dug my way up out that graveside, yeah. They don't wanna see me win, they just praying on my downfall, yeah. Every day is a struggle and I'm fighting just to hold on, yeah. Them voices telling me to stay strong, yeah. Time and time again, I gotta check these niggas. I'm from the trenches, put it pain for the respect, my nigga. We lost Kane, them summer nights ain't never been the same. Shit, I'm praying that this Espelon to ease the pain. I don't really do too much talking, often. When you die, you guaranteed to get a coffin. Heartless what they told us to be. Shit, we chose a side. It was either at the B's or the C's. Disrespect, I never tolerated. Skrill ain't got no time for hate. Putting dirt on my name, then I feel obligated. Trauma unit, mama pacing, yelling for the Lord to save him. 2 decisions, pull a plug or leave him on a respirator. Shoot him one of mine, I'ma return a favor. Shit, the game remain the same, we only change the players. Shoot at one of mine, I'ma return a favor. Shit, the game remain the same, we only change the players. Fall by the wayside, yeah. I ain't feel no type of way, I dug my way up out that graveside, yeah. They don't wanna see me win, they just praying on my downfall, yeah. Every day is a struggle and I'm fighting just to hold on, yeah. Them voices telling me to stay strong, yeah.
Yo, Al, we good?
You good?
Aaron, you good?
Always, man. Indubitably.
This is another motherfucking episode of Indubitably Speaking with the God Skrilla Gambino, and I got my nigga.
Earn De Niro in the building, man. What's cracking, huh?
What's the word, man? This episode has been, I want to say, about over a year in the making.
Facts.
About a year.
Nah, you know, you a busy man, son.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that, man.
Nah, man, you gotta set up schedules and appointments. I had to hit the secretary, and then I was like, yo, I already know him, so I appreciate you for the service, and I just hit you directly.
Yeah, not for nothing. I appreciate you even showing up, especially on short term, like short notice. You know what I'm saying? But you know, this. I feel like this is gonna be an interesting episode. So I gotta put the disclaimer out in case certain things get talked about. This is not for the weak. If you got an issue with what's being said on this show,
y'all can holler at me. Y'all can DM me. I heard the disclaimers out. Y'all can holler at me. I'm approachable. Talk to me. Y'all can talk to me.
I don't censor nobody because I don't want to be censored. So, certain things are said. So, there you have it. First and foremost, shout out to the Knicks.
Yeah, we made it.
Shout out to the Knicks.
Eastern Conference Finals. Yes, Lord. Brunson.
Shout out to the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson, OG, Mikal Bridges, Cat. You know what I'm saying? They got it done. Knicks is 6. They got the Knicks is 6. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a nasty series, though. It's not going to be no walk in the park. But I feel like if it's any chance for the Knicks to, you know what I'm saying, make that run, it's definitely this year.
It's this year. It ain't no other year.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't need no other players from no other teams. No, we got it. The chemistry that we've always wanted.
I feel like Jalen Brunson is definitely doing his job at silencing the critics, especially the Stephen A. Smiths, and there's a few people that criticized that move the Knicks made to sign him.
And Stephen A's a New Yorker, bitch.
Bro, you from Queens, Jack.
Yeah, nah, son. I'm gonna meet him one day in Newark Airport. You like that airport, you know? I'm gonna catch him out there walking.
But in all honesty, I can see why the Knicks have a bad history. I could name one player that had I wouldn't even say he had a good playoff run. He just had he did exceptionally well for his skill set. Jerome James. You don't remember that name?
Hell no.
They signed for 5 years, $30 million. He came from the Seattle Supersonics, man. Yeah. If you were Knicks, if you were a Knicks fan, you know that name. Jerome James. That's one of the worst signings the Knicks ever made, bro. So it's like you gotta be leery of the people who do good in the postseason, which Jalen Brunson did.
I got you. When he was on the Mavericks, and then it's like, let me put the bag behind him, see if he could lead a team.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, we made a good choice, man. His pops was an old Knick, so
great choice.
And no disrespect to Jalen Brunson Sr., but it's usually, the players are not all-stars who make
Brunson.
People who are not all-stars who make all-stars, but
Listen, look at Del Curry.
Yeah, Del Curry, he was valid, though. He was valid as a player.
He was a sniper, but we talking about...
he made the best ever.
Wardell. You gave us Wardell the second.
Yeah, bro, that's...
You know what I'm saying?
That's another player who's... I wanted them to have a good run, but it's, after a while, you got old heads over there, man.
Listen, man.
You
got 4 chips, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Be happy?
It's cool. Let Steve Kerr, it's your time to go. Feel like it's over.
Yeah.
That experience is over.
What happened with Clay? Once Clay left, man, it was like no hope.
Not Clay, you cooked.
Yeah.
It's over. You still living in when you was a two-way player, you know what I'm saying?
He had a great game. No, he had a great quarter in the playoffs. I forgot how many.
Yeah, it was cool.
He ain't had no shots after that.
It's not that you're not him no more.
Valid.
And you got to realize when you don't have it no more.
Mm-hmm.
You could be a role player, but you sitting here wanting to be the...
Yeah, you're not number 1, 2, nor 3.
You could have stayed in Golden State for that.
I think it would have been nice if he would have took a pay cut, came off the bench. But that's an ego. That's a man thing. So I ain't
gonna... He got 3 years, $50 million? Come on now.
Yeah, I'm going with a $50 million at.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. Dallas got that number 1 pick.
Cooper Flag?
Yeah.
Basically?
Without a doubt.
Oh, that's why they got rid of Luka now?
No. Nico's just stupid. I'm not trading no Luka I'm not trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers. Out of all teams, you send him to LA?
Yeah, that's like...
Crazy. Man, listen.
Yeah.
It's like, here, LeBron, get your 5th ring, bro.
Yeah, just handed another franchise a championship down the line.
What's wrong with you?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Luka, I like watching Luka too, because Luka's one of those.
Yeah, but he's a liability though.
No defense.
That's gonna kill you every time. You a traffic cone, man. Just go around. What else we got on the what's the name before we get into the Yo, they got Diddy on trial for being a freak.
Diddy really not guilty?
They got Diddy on trial for being a freak. Madness, I tell you.
Nah. The story. I don't want to recall the stories because it's personal.
How's it
Everybody
personal?
know.
That thing over with. It's in a public eye, bro.
I guess
she got on the stand and said that man likes lubricating his nipples with other people's DNA, other men's DNA. That brother is wild.
Diabolical.
He is. That brother's wild, man.
And then she had to just stay in a tub of baby oil.
Man, listen, I ain't even going. He said you gotta be glistening. Diddy said you got to be glistening now.
It's just this. I wish I could say that he committed a crime because I'm not gonna say the man is anything he did was like something I would do. I would champion. I would tell other people to do. But
I wouldn't get with it. But what they're putting on the stand is not showing what y'all arrested the man for.
Yeah,
so it has to be okay. Not for nothing. Is he on trial for domestic violence?
Yep.
Or being abusive?
Yep. Those aren't federal crimes. Not at all.
Like, what is he on? Y'all got him for RICO? Was it racketeering or something like that?
And it's just him and his girlfriend.
Like he was in a relationship with her.
She in a RICO. She in a freako.
Yeah, she was, she was participant. It's a fine line between being a victim and a willing participant. Like
she said, I loved it.
And I'm not defending his actions at all. It's just more so if y'all gonna sit there and crucify the man, crucify him for what y'all locked him up for.
Yeah. Well, this is why they gotta go through all of this nasty story time, because once you hear the story, even from her mouth, it don't sound like she was a part, a willing member. I don't know if she was number 2 in the operation, number 3, if there was an operation. That was just a nasty couple.
She was the G money of the operation, man. It's a $1 million a day operation. Dwindle down to nothing. Why?
It's like, get the guy I like. You know the guy I like. Mm-hmm. And she likes guys who like guys. So anyway, y'all not even looking at the facts.
I'm just saying.
I wonder why our peoples is the way we are.
I ain't even gonna dispel that. Go into that. Before I even get into the interview, I wanna send a rest in peace to my good brother Drizzy. He was killed the day before Mother's Day. Over by the Mitchell projects. My boy, he didn't deserve that. Al, could you do me a favor? Could you pass me that shirt that's on that red chair? Rest in peace, my boy Drizzy, man.
Factory.
You know what I mean? Good dude, man. One of the most genuine people I met in my 35 years of living, man. Like, I'm still at a loss for words when I even think about it. But, you know what I mean? Rest easy. You know what I mean? Prayers to the family and those who had love for him. You know what I'm saying? It's just always the good ones that go early, man. But now that we got all of that out the way, we got the good brother Earn De Niro in the building. You know what I'm saying? From
the north, man, from the Bronx.
So when y'all say the north, for the people who don't know, what section of what's like?
So I mean, definitely we talking White Plains, we talking the Boston Roads, we talking Gun Hill. Yeah, we stretch over those avenues right there. You know,
So you in the
Boston.
boondocks?
I mean, basically, hell yeah, I'm at the top of the subway map.
Yeah.
The fact.
Woodlawn.
Yeah. But you know, you don't want to
241st
get stuck in the woods, man. Can't nobody hear you in the woods.
Help! Help! You said, shut up. Nobody can hear you, nigga.
That run to that Woodlawn train station could
Forget
be
about it. Forget it.
your
It's
most
over. Forget
anxious
it.
run.
Forget anxious. Yo, just give up, bro. I mean, just give it up. So, let's go back to the beginning. It's like, take us through a journey of how we got here.
Freaking music. It's the love of music and how we got here.
Right.
I was just got out. I've been in the city for a while, but I was always running around trying to get in new circles of musicians and producers, and then I linked up with JB. Rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? And we always had a decent rapport. But I always come dolo. I never bring too many people. And one time you was outside talking.
The funniest shit. This, like, the way we met was hilarious.
Word. And JB always championed you because he had all your videos playing that time. So I'm listening to the joints. I'm like, got a sound that I fucks with. It's not my sound, but at the same time, I see what you doing, and I showed appreciation. So since then, we just we linked. I pulled up to the block, Edgecombe.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get them invites, man.
The Henny Punch Wave, trust me, so I know
too.
about it.
It's back.
Yeah, I heard my man Fergie talk about it. The song and all that. Yeah, I'm pulling up to
Henny back there. Shout out to Auntie Hap Snacks. You know what I'm saying? Henny Punch is back.
It's gonna be a good summer 25.
You know what I'm saying? Father's Day cookout.
So we did that, and then it was the song Hell to Hell. When I realized, you know what I'm saying, you from Sugar Hill, I'm from Gun Hill. We did that, shot that. I really wrote that shit riding from Gun Hill on the D train poles to 145th. Yeah. And word, that's really how our rapport started. Just, what you doing? Nothing. We outside, bro. Just pull up. And
Pandemic.
Pandemic. Yeah, word. This is a great.
I ain't gonna lie, not for nothing. Yeah,
I can't even hold you. The ups and downs, but fuck it, I love it.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like we fight like cats and dogs, man. But it's like, I can't call, like, I really consider you a brother. So it's like, you know, even when we had like our down moments, it's like, I really hate this motherfucker, but I love him. It's my guy. Like, you just piss me off, man.
It's a little motivation at times, you know?
You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I can't front. Like, you my brother. Like, I wouldn't trade you for the world, bro.
That's
like,
a fact. I appreciate your soul, too, my guy.
You know what I mean? Like,
And then, you know what I'm saying, we're going to keep talking. We're going to keep going on the journey. Yeah, we're going to do it. Then we're going to go into the group that we had.
Everybody, all right. Everybody got their opportunity to speak their piece about this
yeah, we gonna
this
go,
area that you're about to go into. So,
and then it ain't nothing about it. It's just we had a group of like-minded individuals. We were all artists or producers or just videographers even. And we just figured that working together would help our situations more than being solo as we were, or it was two just groups, right? We had groups of different peoples.
Everybody came from a different walk of life, if you want to be honest.
Facts. So, and everybody knew each other differently too. Everybody's introduction before the group was different.
Right.
So it was
the group that we're talking about, by the way, is
Brotherhood.
You know, we originally started off as the Brotherhood, but we changed the name to BACG.
I always like that CG too. We're about to be in the hood.
Yo.
I never told y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
you know, if you ever get a chance, go listen to the album the album we put out. It's called Be Safe.
Definitely good music.
Shout out to Chuck Platinum and the other producer that produced on that album.
Shout out to everybody on the album.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that contributed to that album.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Word, all parts of the album too. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Like I said, I'm not gonna sit
For the
here.
beginning.
I'm not gonna sit here and discredit
I gotta,
my boy.
I'm going in. I gotta say thank you to G Fish. I gotta say thank
we
you to
gotta
D
really-
Dave. I even gotta say thank you to Black. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, not for none. Like, you know, we gotta take it back to the essence. Even
Shells, boom. I'm even say him because
yeah, you said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Working with certain people, and it's not no shade to him or shade to anybody who was around in the beginning who wasn't. Working with everybody,
Them studio sessions was
I had a personal relationship with. So
yeah.
regardless of what happened with the group, I had my own relationship with them, and I respect them.
Yeah, nah, shout out to Fish, shout out to D Dave, shout out to everybody that was involved. The studio sessions, one thing I walked away from that situation with was preparation, how to be more prepared. Because you walk in that studio, you have an off night.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna hear about it.
Whole bunch of hyenas in the back.
You gonna hear about it. You have an off night. Yo, nah, bro, that ain't it. Remember those? That ain't it.
Like you feel like you did a great job, and it's like
You got that one motherfucker be like,
word.
mm-mm.
Do you see other heads like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah. So,
But that's a part of growth too, though. Those making sure you had to be sharp. Like that showed me that at a drop of a dime. I'm sorry, it's a little arrogant coming out, but it's confidence. At a drop of a dime, a nigga can write a verse.
facts.
A lot of people can't.
No.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can't always just pick up a rock and hit the shot. It's gonna take you 10 shots. Give me two. Give me two.
Nah, you right.
So I thank God for that.
Like, not for nothing. Like, you can't sit there and act like that. Never, like that situation never happened. You know what I'm saying? Because we all, some strange form of fashion, like that's the house that we built.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes I think about it. It's like walking away from something you helped create. I'm not gonna sit there and say I was like the big creator or anything because it's no big eyes or little
You said it
U's.
right.
But
You helped create.
when you walk away from something that you helped create, it kind of, it's like bittersweet. You know, like we put time, effort, energy.
Bro, a lot of time. Just not even realizing that, like, just being on the phone, communicating, strategizing, going fucking being therapy for your bro if you go through it like that. That's a lot of time.
I feel like, yo, my shit,
That was a lot.
2020 and 2021, if you was around me, you knew. I ain't gonna lie, them years had fentanyl in it.
World cold.
Because, yo, every time I turned around, if my phone rung, somebody was dying. So it's like, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like the bros wasn't, you know, like a crutch for me. I were. You know what I'm saying? But it was just, I felt like shit got a little too personal. Where certain issues overshadow what the main goal was supposed to be. If it wasn't like personal issues, it was feminine issues.
Yeah. Mismanagement.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, yo, we supposed to be brothers. We supposed to keep shit on the up and up. Shouldn't nobody or nothing should have been able to penetrate.
Yeah, but then it's tough because it's bad. I felt as if it was conversations going on in other rooms when, at the end of the day, we know who the workers are and who's the people putting the verses down or the people coming up with ideas, whether it's for his project or your project so it is what it is. I mean, as we see today, there's people working and there's people who go to work. I do both. And I'm going to go have fun and fly when I'll be in Colombia next week. So I'm still on sabbatical, like I said. That was my last words. But I loved it, though. I took it. Everything I got from this, from that meeting, from us being in a group setting.
Yeah. Like,
I take it with a grain of salt because I'm not mad at nobody, but it's motivation.
Like, the one thing I actually could say I took away from the whole BH experiment was being patient.
You gotta be patient with people.
Like, being patient with people, but also being patient with the music too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was it. Like, them sessions at DITC. Whew, I ain't gonna lie, we had some legendary moments, man. Like, it's certain songs that stand out, like Scary Hours. Good Life. What's another one?
Fucking Too Damn Short, the original.
Oh my God.
Nah, I gotta say it. I mean,
I'm
no,
gonna be all
it is
the way
what
on
it
the
is.
stove. I don't cut my tongue for nobody. I still like the original version better.
Yeah, we gonna keep it a buck because there's no shade to nobody. I love Choice. That's my guy still. You feel me?
Love
yeah.
The original Murderer's Row.
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have preferred Block State on the album, bro. I'm sorry.
It was a political. When you dealing with a group 12, always noticing. I was just telling like a couple of dudes who we kind of not the same shit, but we building off each other. I was just telling them like you have to allow people to go through their shit. Mm-hmm. Can't stifle them. You can't think that your time frame for or your idea for their path is what they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, not for nothing, like Block is one creative motherfucker. I would have preferred to keep him on the album. Like,
yeah, if the group vote though, the group is but so much. And I never said I definitely didn't tell anybody to take him off. But I also cannot go against. If you go against the group now,
you remember those?
Because I mean, I don't understand. I'm come from a gang. North side of the Bronx has come from a gang situation. So if you go against the group,
that's another thing too. Like I come from I come from the same type of.
I ain't gonna say nothing. If you gotta get violated, violate him. Like I don't know what to say. Like it ain't my violation.
Yeah, but I feel like he should have. I feel like he should have stayed on the album.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Choice, but
definitely big shout out to Choice.
The original Too Damn Short. It was technically crafted for that man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Ern just came along like. Yo, I got a verse.
Yo.
Yeah, not leaving me off this one. That's what it was. That's how it was for that one. I'm not leaving me off that one.
Next thing you know, don't leave an open verse nowhere because Ern's gonna.
I got one if you need right now.
Because I got a verse. I got you.
Yeah, record your shit.
Yeah, I got you. But I feel like that album showcased and let people showcase. And it was something that hasn't been seen in a while.
Yeah,
it's fucking.
I feel like Choice really showed out on that one.
Yeah, was it like 9? Yeah, I think you and Choice had nine records apiece.
Choice showed out. Mac was he was.
My favorite Mac verse on that album might have to be New York to Cali.
Oh. Yeah, nah, it was perfect.
Even though not for nothing, shout out to Block, man. Block verse on that was dope.
Damn, yo.
Well, Mac that Mac, yeah, that was my favorite.
That's how that one, I remember, because we had to go back.
Yeah, that was one of those.
Bro, it was like, yo, we got to go back and change. All right, we could change that song, but we got to change that song? Everybody had that one song where Black was on. It was like.
And he walked on everything, bro.
And that happened to be like every song where somebody's like, damn, I really like
that. Like, why we gotta. That one?
But we made it work. And that was also shout out to the team for fucking saying, fuck all that shit. We got to handle business.
Yeah, I stood my ground, though. I did not replace my brother on no records. I said, fuck that shit.
It was like, I ain't rapping, bro.
I didn't want to.
Nah, but like you saying,
my grandmother just died. My grandmother just died. That was But I felt like that was a miscommunication, too. Like, I don't feel like, and I'm being transparent. I had this conversation with niggas. I felt like niggas didn't respect my space. when I'm sitting there as your brother saying, yo, bro, I don't want to do this shit right now. But niggas is in
But
album
you know how
mode.
bros is like, yo, come
we
on, I
album
gotta
mode.
motivate my bros. And
I'm like, yo,
Nah,
y'all
just
not
can't do
hearing me, bro. Like, my grandmother was like my everything.
Yeah,
You know
this
what I'm
guy
saying?
now always with a new track, remaster, redone.
yeah.
Like, nah, you
Yeah,
heard it
now.
before, but it sound a little different.
Yeah,
now,
this sound a
like-
little different now. You know, but
Shout out to Dot on that one.
It took a lot for me to get back to where I'm at now, even with the music. Like, just in life, it took a lot. You know, so
Music is music. It's interesting. Right now with so many, I wear so many hats. So ever since like the group, I turned into a videographer now because I have the vision. I got my cameras up. I turned into still a music artist, and then I do the travel blog. So
yes, you do. You a traveling motherfucker.
I can't get in a rapper mode all the time. Like, I be hearing fire joints, I be on vacay hearing fire beats, remixes. Like, yo, I'm about to drop a remix.
Right.
Download like 8 beats and then don't
Nothing,
write to it. Like,
yeah.
I'm going.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think you might have. I'm not a person that really gets styled on, but I think you kind of. You said some shit that got under my skin, but I couldn't say nothing. I said, "This motherfucker."
Oh, you the same way.
Nigga said, "Fuck out of here! You arguing with me? You still in the Bronx? I'm overseas, nigga." I'm like,
damn, that sounds like some shit I said.
I said, "Yo, this nigga get back, bro." I
He
said,
said,
"God, he better hope we don't cross paths, boy."
I'm a show.
I said, "Yeah." I said, "This motherfucker right though. I can't say shit. I can't say nothing."
You know, that was a time in my life. So with the traveling with me, I lost my pops, right? And my
remember that.
pops was
Rest in
always,
peace to the OG.
that was my best friend. So, and he liked traveling. He remember my first trip was with him, going places and hearing stories with him and his brother and his friends. Just always had me wanting to see new things. Always instilled, you got to learn new things. So when he passed, that's when I was like, nah, I'm going on my first solo trip. Like, I don't need nobody with me. Thank God I finally obtained a career I could make a little bit of chicken. And yeah, I was out. And Colombia was the first stop.
You live there now.
Yeah, no. I live in DR for real, if we want to be truthful.
Oh yeah, I know that too.
I live in DR, but Colombia is just like Medellin, I fell in love because of the mountains and the architecture. It's brand new buildings, so think of these new buildings being built up in the city. And then when you see the view of downtown, it's not downtown, it's like downhill. Like, it's downhill. It is big ass buildings as you keep going.
So
And
it's like the further you go down, the buildings.
now you're on one side of the mountain, you have a valley. It's a valley, bro. All sides, just a fucking big crater in a city. Like,
That's tough.
yo, this is Pablo Escobar's like,
Domain. Yeah, that's tough.
I'm actually going to museums this time though, because I leave my crib. But that's another story for another show.
It's my man. But
Nah, good times, man. You got to see the world. The world. So as an American, yo, we even working at my broker's jobs. If I took that money, some of Harlem Children's Zone. Big shout out to some Harlem Children's Zone when I was making like 12-hour, 20 hours a week. You feel me? People could live off that somewhere else, and I couldn't even afford rent. Like, just understanding how we work so hard for shit, for stuff, and we don't really understand the value of our dollar. Like, the arrogance that we have as New Yorkers or Americans is crazy.
I think it's more so entitlement, because it's like,
We're America. We're popping. We on the TV. Everybody want to be like us, but we can't survive. Put us in the middle of anywhere.
we can't survive without the countries that if we survived off of straight America, nigga, this should be looking like a third world country.
Or we can't survive without a supermarket. You understand what I'm saying?
Where does that come from?
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff comes from.
Everywhere.
We gotta outsource. Imagine if we had to survive for straight America.
So I like to go and get reminded, meeting new people, seeing how people live. And I got a friend everywhere I go. So
That's
homies,
dope.
like not just, you know what I'm saying, going out there on some passport bro shit. I have to shake that shit off. Like really going and exploring and fucking eat my fufu with my hands, even though I'm not really eating no fufu. But, yeah.
Eat my fufu with my hands.
Or whatever it's called.
that
The
shit
joint in
that-
Kenya, the white. I'm not. It was good.
Well, let's talk about the music.
Huh.
So today, how many projects you think you dropped so far?
So we was telling a story, right? We gonna keep everybody on the storyline. We talked about the group, right?
Right.
That. So now we gonna go from after that.
Right.
That's 2022, 23,
God,
22. Let's say 22. 22. The winter 22. I'm just gonna throw it down like that.
You left right after that album dropped?
Yeah, that was 22.
Yeah.
So boom.
Cause I know you dropped what's that? Everyday Always Real nigga?
Yeah, that was the album. I dropped it early in that year, 22.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then we dropped it in May or April. Be Safe.
Yeah.
So I ain't dropped nothing 23. 23, it was a single. It was I was just getting my stuff together. Me and Zilly 900. Shout out Zilly. We was working
Shout out
on
to
some
Zilly.
stuff. Happy Art Productions. Shout out to him. These are people who Zilly from my hood, so he see me growing up like. And my young boy who I fucked with put me on the Zilly like, yo, he really produced. He's nice.
Zilly different.
And just because of the person who put us together, Zilly is my brother. Like, it's nothing we could fight today. I'm going to speak to him tomorrow and figure it out.
But you always been that way, though.
Yeah, I think that's just shit. When you dealing with in the hood and in the gang and you dealing with niggas who really killing niggas and you just coming up, it's like, yo, how can I maneuver? How can I maneuver? So I learned how to maneuver with people.
Right.
As far as happy, I know for 20 years in college. So
Y'all met in college?
yeah, Morgan State. So what's good. So when it come with that, these are people who when they're on Twitter, they're their own people.
Right.
They got their own waves. I'm in the streets. I'm doing like I said, I'm meeting people at clubs. How me and JB and all that, and me and you linked up. And they was fueling me that whole year.
Right.
2024, me and Zilly dropped Beauty in the Eye.
Right.
The 3-piece.
Right.
We got an album on deck. Like, we made that just for y'all to hear. The album is ready. But I want more buzz. I want for me and Zilly shit.
Right.
Me and Wolverine dropped some X24.
Yes.
With all these projects I dropped, I also did the series From the Tropics. So every time I was going out, renting my nice little villas and stuff, I'll make sure do my little ETV crib, show you how I'm living, and then I'll drop some joints.
Shout out to Zilly and Know It All.
Know It All. Big shout out to Know It All.
Because it's crazy.
Know
They're
It
the
All.
reason I even had to reach out to you.
Facts. Because you
Because they
stumbled
showed
on
up
Know It
to
All.
they showed up to the show and he was like, we in the show, he like, yo, what's up? You want to earn good? And I'm just like, huh? He like, yeah, like, cause I noticed I didn't even notice that I did this shit on air. They brought your name up and I hit the. He was like, yeah, you hit like an awkward pause. I'm like, I was like, yeah, shout out to Earn De Niro, very creative dude.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, like, yo, y'all good? I'm like, you know what? Let me reach out to bro, cause that was.
Know It All is one of the most genuine guys I've met. Shout out to
dude,
Know It All.
man.
We just did the Big East tour, and this was our second time doing the tour. Every opportunity, man, I had or he's had has always been just open arms with it. There's no egos. And that's somebody happy put me onto. You feel me? And it's a great team, man. It's a great space that I'm in. It's not.
We actually was just on the same album. Shout out to Honey Grand Royce.
Oh yeah, shout out 100 grand too.
Shout out Hundo, man.
I just got him for something. Just reached out to him for
Shout out
something.
to Hundo. Got some.
Yeah, I got that. That track was fire. That shit was hard.
We got some. Matter of fact, cause we got one on my album.
Yeah, that was.
We got one on my album, and then we wound up doing one for his album. But me and him in the talks of doing an album together.
Yeah, I like that. Because y'all got the Sire. Big shout out to Sire too. Know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be
Yo, I gotta shout out Sire. So I remember stealing Sire's beats, bro. I had to.
All right, now that you on the show,
yeah.
now
Everybody,
that you on the show,
they probably.
now we on the show. Cause not for nothing, something transpired. Shout out my brother Saeed, right?
Yeah.
So boom, working with him, getting songs done. Shit just stopped. All right, 2021. Stop.
Fact.
I don't question it. I was just like, yo, every time like we'll talk and then I'll be like, yo, bro, send me a new pack, bro. Nothing. So like
3 or 4?
2023. We talking. I'm like, damn, bro, we ain't get nothing done in a couple years, bro. Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, talk to me.
So he wound up, he called me, we chopped it. He was just like, yo, niggas in your group, bro. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, nah, bro, like, I said, earn some beats. I'm being transparent. He's like, I said, earn some beats. Guess it was a miscommunication or whatever. And then it was, I'm not going to say the person's name. It was somebody else in the group reached out, thought they was going to get free beats or whatever. So he was just like, I'm thinking, you sending them at me that way. I'm like, nah, that's not what. I'm like, nah, that's not what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I had to break it down to him, and Prof actually was there. He was like, nah, bro, this is what he said.
Oh, okay.
When I was like this, nah, you go highlight him, but my situation is my situation.
Yeah.
Your situation is going to be completely different. And I'm like this, I can understand why you can perceive it to be that way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because people are coming at you and they thinking it's one way.
Yeah.
And it's really like...
Nah, I think I always hit them on some like, I fuck with your beats. Skrilla put me on. Then I got his YouTube page and it's like, I'm just going to get some beats, bro. I didn't put nothing out.
I think you did.
I did?
You did a video for Stripes.
Oh, we talked about Stripes, though. Mm-hmm. We did talk about Stripes. All right, boom. We did talk about Stripes. Mm-hmm. But even with that, I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't know that was an issue.
Mm-hmm. That's why I kept telling y'all. I'm like, yo, bro, it'd be a lot of shit niggas be doing in this group. I take the hit for.
But then
it wasn't. But like I said,
with that,
him,
it's like
no. With him, it wasn't nothing crazy. Like,
yeah.
Me and him, it was just we never got to talk about it.
But he did tell me though, was that he didn't want to just give people beats for nothing. Mm-hmm. He did have that conversation with me. And I thought I was good with Stripes. But Stripes, I fucked up the business with everybody because I didn't put nobody's name on the distro kid shit. I was
just like, oh, it's a miscommunication. I'm just like, yo, bro, what the? And then that's how it was written and Blood came about.
So listen.
So it kind of worked out.
I like it.
He sent me a 7-pack and I sent all 7 back.
Because then he sent me a 20-piece too. Yeah, nah. But shout out to Sai. I still, and I lost weight, Sai. I could ball, I could hoop, though.
I ain't gonna lie, not for nothing, bro. Different.
I'm ready. I'm ready, Saya.
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta figure something out. I seen shout out to Coney Brooks. He put up a post. I think we can make that happen.
Let's go, Coney. I'm ready.
I think we can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got on the court with me, I know how this jump shot get.
Facts.
Tread lightly.
Facts.
Tread lightly, respectfully, of course. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for balls to the hoops.
I'm like, yo, Debonair, I'm telling you now, you try to pull that bullshit you pull.
Yo.
Yeah.
Word, I know all them steps now too. Yeah. Them little extra third.
I ain't going for that. Yeah, I ain't going for that madness. But not for nothing. I think we
definitely should do that.
I think we should get back to that. As far as like, coming together and doing events like we could do basketball and add different stuff to it. You know what I'm saying? Like an all-star game or something like, just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody could come together as a collective. It shouldn't really cost much.
Facts.
If we're going to add food that's different, everybody bring something, pack of glizzies, burgers, something.
Word,
you know what I'm saying? Bread.
Bring an aluminum pan full of food, B.
Something. Just bring something. I think that'll work, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't charging nobody for nothing. Just show up, have a good time. You know what I mean? And we can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely reach out to Coney and see how I could contribute.
Yeah, we gotta make that happen.
And figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope. You know? Look like you need a refill, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, so we gonna take a break, Al. You know what I'm saying? You sent him something, right?
Yeah, if anything, he can play Baltimore Tennis Club.
You got that, Al? Bro, what's going on with that shirt, bro? Run right here looking like, huh? You over there?
Told you it was laundry day, bro.
Man, Prov over there looking like Harambe. Over there. No, I'm over there. That's how you looking at shirt, just over there looking like Harambe. Me
fucking gorilla.
Me Tarzan, Gucci. But yeah, now what's the name of this track?
Baltimore Tennis Club. This is off of Airbnb album. This is when we did it off the first Big East tour, produced by Zilly 900 and Happy Art Productions. Mm-hmm. Know It All, Patty Honcho's on it. Mm-hmm. Couple other guys.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Baltimore Tennis Club.
Yo, Happy, what I know you for like 20 plus. They ain't love us when we was down, but now we up. Nigga, now we up. Fuck everybody who stood against me. There's no coming back, Jack. These little jabs hit like Dempsey. In all black like a henchman. Stand on your actions. The life we live is no repentance. Tell these rappers, my name is not the one to mention. Two-stepping on beats like Dion in the end zone. You got a deadline? Don't get done up like Lorenzo. When I open the benzo, like MJ. Light the street up, the rap game full of shit, so you wanna plunge. Abner Louima, before boat bus, we took the Chinese van. That's not the name of the business, but the driver was always a Chinese man. He's coming in low, high knee fam, stiff arm. In my borough, my blocks were the first ones ever crippin'. History lesson. They reps to hear themselves and I'm here for perfection. Usually not the aggressors, here for protection. Ratchets randomly swinging around like a game of tennis. You ain't shit if your mom didn't cry the day you was sentenced. All these years in the game and I'm still an apprentice. Still that dude, shout out to Devin. I'm from the Bronx, I don't care about the acceptance. This type of beat, only the elite can catch this. Kill these niggas with my pen, I don't need a weapon. But if I reach for it, what's gonna happen? Reason I reach for it, cause they keep snoring. Ignore my greatness. But whales never needed love from plankton. New York Giant, last time I fucked with the Cowboys, Emmett and Aikman, Irvin and Fleon. Get my Willie Beam on any given Sunday. I'm not talking about modeling when I say catch me on the runway. I be out of here, nigga. Always talking that fly shit, traveling shit, nigga. I'm really Airbnb type shit, type nigga, you feel me? Every other month I'm using this shit, man. I can show y'all niggas my whole catalog, nigga. Trips and shit, how it lines up, motherfucker. Yeah, I make real connections on this shit, bitch. This is what I really do, Welcome to the Pentagon.
What's such a bad dream? Lots of tomorrow's gone today.
40 days, 40 nights, hood call me 40 cause I scored it in the game and I was known to keep the 40 pipe. Labeled as Dallas, I'm like, show you right. We was moving Barry White, I've been 40 for half my life. Throw a pair of sneakers on a traffic light. Comes to extendos, we got titties, we got dicks just like the Maphrodites. Swear these niggas ain't half as nice. They only broke days, half the nights we broke days. Know how many years passed since my last broke day. Last night they licked at them pussies, no foreplay. When he in the kitchen, no, he whipping up some gourmet. Gordon Ramsays. These niggas sweeter than some sorbet. I'm not from this orbit, thoughts could be morbid. I never forced it, plus I never forfeit. We at peace now, but I never forget. That's why you ain't invited to the table when we toasting. 40 days, 40 nights. Girl call me 40 cause I scored it in the game and I was known to keep that 40 pipe. Labeled as dealers, I'm like, show you right. We was moving Barry White, I've been 40 for half my life. Cocaine, caviar, walked in on a couple fucking, I just told them carry on. This exotic we smoking, I bought it in my carry-on. My man used to hustle out in Barry Farms. Heavy body round me, carry arms. Life's a bitch and you should know that. Try to tell him calm down, cause once you cross the line, you can't go back. I'm official like the stitching on a throwback. If you was listening, you would know that. I used to hate season my weed, but when we find them now, we really try and grow that. Young and never read a book the DA trying to throw at. Told Shorty, fuck how fat your ass is, just throw that. And baby, don't hold back. E40 Marine Blue Bandana 130 is what the T cost me. Time for, but don't drive for the foreign is sporty. Bowling like Wilson or Spalding. My day one's all in. 40 days, 40 nights. Girl call me 40 cause I scored it in the game and I was known to keep that 40 pipe. Labeled as dealers, I'm like, show you right. We was moving Barry White, I've been 40 for half my life. 40 for half my life. For half my life. You see, to me, life is all about perceptions. Deception should be watchful, survive block walls. What is it all for? The glory, rest our freedom. No more being Morgan Freeman. Better show me respect when you see him. I don't dance, I two-step on the beat like Europeans. Just cause we in the same room don't mean I gotta greet him. I named this project Beauty in the Eye. Let a way God made her, told her you don't have to get all beautified. Since 69 we've been banging, but we need to be unified. We all agree our presidents need to be euthanized. For the youth I am, the proof you can. Charge whatever you want in the drought. When you in demand, been playing with blocks since pre-K. Left the group, I wasn't walking for no cheesecake. Far from a cheapskate, I Uber Eats, I'm a maniac. But every said I chill with y'all recruiting me. Been through the scrutiny, hometown still roots for me. German engineering, half out the whip like, who is he? Not new money, I'm just a new face holder. Only strings attached is on my shoelace. Had plenty drama fucking around with the rock like Blueface. I set the ambiance with Sanvion. Keep my studio set up in my carry-on. When I'm done with my run, y'all can carry on. Do you know that going the wrong way on a one-way will get you to your destination quicker than following the rules? That allows those who break them to find clarity of their purpose. Brought up all we heard was don't be worthless. Learn to grab the ski mask if you're worthless. Never sober trying to hurt less. Nobody remembers their first steps, but nobody forgets their first death. And the coroner accepts anyone like a pastor on the church steps. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock, it was Rufus Negro. I got a bitch from Boca Chica with some gorgeous features. I get the coke from Costa Rica cause the cost is cheaper. Jerry Lawler, I've been a brawler but the flow is regal. Thread the needle, like my homes when I'm in my zone. King of the corner, turn a milk crate into a throne. You ain't El Capitan, you capping, man. We ride with 762s like it's Pakistan. That's how this kid's gifted. Keep plenty wet wipes round, cause this kid's shitting. This different. Where I'm from, never throw up the 5 like a Simpson. But we can congregate. My presence in the game complicates. A lot of people's plan to dominate. I got them nervous like the condom broke. Every rhyme is dope, every line a quote. How am I not a goat? I gotta go. Curry with it, 30 with him. Me and my shot that's getting this curry chicken. Wagwan veteran, the D's couldn't stop him like Edrin. I told a youngin', it's either you earn it or you marry into the money like Stedman. Beauty is in the eye. The eye is in the eye, never humbled or shy. For humble is to lower oneself. And when I meditate, I'm above myself. These humans, contradictory, love God more than they love themselves. And the secret, it's in the eye. It's the only way beauty is defined.
There's a moon above. There's a moon. There's a moon above.
Hey, bigger dog.
Kisses all on my neck and shit. After we done shit, I regret the shit. Fucking up the sheets, no respect for shit. I be in too deep on my apps and shit. No dinner, no candlelit scenes now. I'm trying to loosen up the button on your jeans now. I'm a grown ass man, ain't no game playing. If so, let the bed be your PlayStation. I'm not your man, you not my girl, we on an equal level. I'm doing me, you doing you, but we can do each other. Pussy got your other nigga tripping, cause he know you fucking me, and he be making the decision that it costs something. Baby, I ain't frontin'. Push your panties to the side, I'm trying to see something. Is that a tattoo across your back? Oh, you heard that cash rules, money on your mind too. I know she got her own car, own crib, she don't need nobody else. Shorty get it how she live, she ain't fucking with no broke nigga. Even though she got her own nigga, she gon' keep fucking with a real nigga. Yeah, she don't need me, she don't want me. She just wanna fuck with me. She just wanna fuck with a real nigga.
Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Excuse me, brother.
You just wanna fuck with a real nigga. Let me read all your tats like the law scriptures. The Lord is my shepherd and he know what I want. Bring that pussy over here, don't front. Your man mad cause he ain't me. I get money but it's all ain't cheap. And why you think your girl chose me? She with me, she know I'm trying to get deep. Deep in the two poets trying to brainstorm. Them other niggas sing them love songs. I hit them drawers, then a nigga gone. No strings, we just fucking tell him keep calm. He in his feelings for the moment, he don't mean harm. But baby, come smoke this joint with me. You know it ain't right, come do some wrong with me. After we finish, go separate ways. Act like we ain't meet each other, we don't need each other. I know she got her own car, own crib, she don't need nobody else. Shorty get it how she live, she ain't fucking with no broke nigga. Even though she got her own nigga, she gon' keep fucking with a real nigga. Yeah, she don't need me, she don't want me. She just wanna fuck with me. She just wanna fuck with a real nigga. Kisses all on my neck and shit. After we done shit, I regret the shit. Fucking up the sheets, no respect for shit. I be in too deep on my apps and shit. No dinner, no candlelit scenes now. I'm trying to loosen up the button on your jeans now. I'm a grown ass man, ain't no game playing. If so, let the bed be your PlayStation. I'm not your man, you not my girl, we on an equal level. I'm doing me, you doing you, but we can do each other. Pussy got your other nigga tripping, cause he know you fucking me, and he be making the decision that it costs something. Baby, I ain't frontin'. Push your panties to the side, I'm trying to see something. Is that a tattoo across your back? Oh, you heard that cash rules, money on your mind too. I know she got her own car, own crib, she don't need nobody else. Shorty get it how she live, she ain't fucking with no broke nigga. Even though she got her own nigga, she gon' keep fucking with a real nigga. Yeah, she don't need me, she don't want me. She just wanna fuck with me. She just wanna fuck with a real nigga.
Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Excuse me, brother.
You just wanna fuck with a real nigga. Let me read all your tats like the law scriptures. The Lord is my shepherd and he know what I want. Bring that pussy over here, don't front. Your man mad cause he ain't me. I get money but it's all ain't cheap. And why you think your girl chose me? She with me, she know I'm trying to get deep. Deep in the two poets trying to brainstorm. Them other niggas sing them love songs. I hit them drawers, then a nigga gone. No strings, we just fucking tell him keep calm. He in his feelings for the moment, he don't mean harm. But baby, come smoke this joint with me. You know it ain't right, come do some wrong with me. after we finish, gon' separate ways. Act like we ain't meet each other, we don't need each other. I know she got her own car, own crib, she don't need nobody else. Shorty get it how she live, she ain't fucking with no broke nigga. Even though she got her own nigga, she gon' keep fucking with a real nigga. Yeah, she don't need me, she don't want me. She just wanna fuck with me. She just wanna fuck with a real nigga.
And we back. I had to take a little mini break. You know what I'm saying? We back like we never left. Back like I left my car keys. You know what I'm saying? Free Max B. You know what I'm saying?
The wave.
Free Max B. You know what I'm saying? Touchdown in November. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Hopefully he come home and you know what I'm saying, do the right thing like Spike Lee. Damn. You know?
I had something to say about you from Harlem, and that's gonna make like
what?
You think he gonna go check Chrissy? Cause he I'm for the Ross, I can say it, son. Fuck that.
Yo, bro, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Shit.
I'm just saying, he say touch it in Miami. Yeah, you know how, like, yo, bro, when the nigga locked up, he be, you know, no message 1 or 2. Send the old letter to the old mom's house back when.
Listen, man.
Chrissy and your old boyfriend.
I know him and Jim got to keep that same energy.
That is what it is, man. Free Max, man.
Jim is like the final boss for YNs.
I can't even say that. I got the Jim Joe braids right there.
He's like fighting Master Splinter. I mean, or Shredder and the Ninja Turtles. Yeah, he's like that's Jim. That's Jomo.
And the YNs of the Turtles.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. You get through them. You think it's over. Matter of fact, you remember playing Marvel vs. Capcom? The first one? You fight Onslaught?
Oh.
Smoke the first one. Then he come back, you be like, just show my nigga. Like, oh, what's up, bro? Like, really, bro? Like, this what we doing? Like, this what we doing? So, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I said, it's just certain times you gotta know when to give certain things up, man. Like, I'm 35, man. I ain't about to sit here and tussle with no YN, man. Y'all got it.
It's over.
I got it, man.
It's that fight.
I got it. Y'all ain't trying to fight.
I gotta like know you to fight you. Like it gotta be personal. Like I don't want to fight like a random person. Like if you, all right, boom. This is my piece now that I found. If you randomly walking down the street and another person you don't know can make you mad enough that you want to fight. That you can't just walk away and find peace a step away from it.
But not for nothing. You know why people can't find peace? Because they don't know what peace look like if it slapped them in the face.
That is true, too. I was that person.
A lot of people, they grew up in chaos.
You could talk about it. Talk about that, yes.
I'm one of those people, like, all I knew was chaos. So it's just like, I ain't gonna lie, you tamper with my peace and my energy.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, bro. Like, I'm not the person I used to be. Like, he'll tell you. Like, going to them, I got banned from events, bro.
Now, after telling this other story, I kind of get it. Yeah, he used to get in trouble for everybody else's shit.
Yo, I took the hit. Yo, it's just like this. Oh, nah, Skrilla, yo, you can't.
I really don't like those other guys, so.
No, that's the wild part.
They just painted him as Draymond, like.
Because I knew everybody. So it's like, not for nothing, I'm a loyal nigga by default. So it's like, all right, I'm with y'all. So.
But now I don't like him because he did this to me, but you rolling with him.
Yo, when the group first formed, I'm not gonna lie, it was looking like the Bad Boy Pistons. You had Bill Lane Beard, Rick Mahorn.
Nah, we had the microwave off the bench and all that. Like we had the whole squad.
So everybody talking crazy, and then it's me. Oh yeah, go ahead. All right. I ain't saying nothing. Not saying something is saying something. So it's like, hey sis. So not saying something is saying something. So the fact that I'm not saying nothing, I'm not trying to squash nothing. I'm not. I'm more Joe Dumas if anything. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just going to work.
Facts. Nah, that's Joe.
I'm not saying nothing, but I'm going to work. I'm gonna lock you up, give you some buckets. I'm going about my business. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody talking crazy. Yo, I got verse of the year. Nigga, you whack. This, that, and the third. Boom, 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 boom. And they going crazy. Yo, Skrilla, those your niggas. Now I'm getting put on the back burner. Yo, don't play Skrilla music. Skrilla can't come to this event. And I'm just like this, yo, bro, a lot. Yo, and I'm saying it like, yo, you know, the stuff y'all doing is affecting me, bro. And he's still doing it. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. All right, bro. So now when I start wilding and I start bugging, don't tell me nothing. What I do, I start wilding and I start bugging. I don't want to hear nothing. Yo, Skrilla.
Nah, y'all had y'all turn.
Y'all had y'all fun. Why I can't have fun?
No.
I just start being able to go outside. Yo, I don't get the, yo, Skrilla, what you doing here? It was one time, and I had full provocation to do so, where I had to act belligerent. When I had to choke up, what's the name? When I choked up Kevo.
Oh, I wasn't there, but I remember that though.
Dude,
that day he was wilding though, right?
He told this nigga eat a Philly cheese Frank on Dorito bread.
Man, yo, you want to hear something though? He was an interesting guy too. I don't even got no me personally.
You talking about that guy?
Yeah, I ain't got no, but the whole I don't know.
I forgot about that.
Word. That's a part of life. That's a part of life.
Yo,
I saw his Instagram page the other day.
Yo,
people are still alive and kicking. It's just I like to see just people doing whatever.
Yo,
they're doing.
that might have been one of the funniest instances I've probably been around for, bro. The fact that you told, I don't even want to go there.
We don't have to. We don't have to because
that was crazy.
I just remember I was like, yo, he got this shit in LA now, like this shit, like this. They
so your wife.
He was just trying to show people he really loved it. This is really him.
Yo, nigga really told his wife eat a.
Bro, we definitely can't talk about the situation because I definitely just thought of like 5 different segues to go fuck up like 5 different relationships of mine.
Bro, it was 2020, pandemic, COVID was a parallel. I'm telling people that was a parallel universe, man. Like,
yo,
it was the Casamigos had us tripping.
Nah, we can't have this. Can we go to the next topic?
The Casamigos had us tripping, bro. I can't drink that shit no more.
And the Casa was cheap back then, too. Whoa, 38. They get changed back with 2 dubs.
Yo, I can't not for nothing. Tell you, if I was a spokesperson for any alcohol, it was Casa. If it wasn't Henny Punch, you remember my birthday? You was there for that?
Wow. No. At the crib, right? No.
Bro, you couldn't. If you showed up with any other liquor outside of Casamigos, it wasn't happening.
No, I went to some party up at West Side, over there, right? It was in that building.
I think that was.
No, that was fans.
That was Chuck's.
Okay, we was in the living room.
You and Block start snapping jokes.
Oh, all right. Listen, this is what I do though.
Nah, you and Block start snapping jokes, and then somehow I got involved because niggas tried to cut ass on my rugby shirt, and I wasn't having it.
Fact, yeah, my rugby collar was definitely in it going with the wind.
When you got rugby, when you got rugbies for years, your collar be a little
like word. It's over for the collar.
You know what I'm saying? And my boy said a joke, and I tried to give him I said, bro, you know this is what I do. Relax. And I think it was something to the effect of you gonna be slap boxing back to Jersey with a box of cheeses or some shit.
Yeah, nah.
I wasn't expecting that joke to
land that way.
Yo, it was like you remember playing Fight Night? You over there, you boxing your ass off, and then next thing you know, a nigga just catch you with that one poof.
It's like, yo, I meant to hit him in the face, but not like
Yo, you
hit
can't
him in the
even.
nose.
You know how you had to use the analog to. Yeah, you had to use the analog to. You go this way, then you go this way, and then stand up. That flash knockout. Next thing you know, you just see the ref like this.
It's like, you could have said anything else but that, though, bro.
I was like, I felt bad. Like, that was, if it was one joke I could take back, it would have been that one. Because not for nothing, niggas ain't let up on my boy, bro. Nah, you gonna be, yo, back to Jersey. Can y'all stop?
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. It was good times.
Nah, it was good times.
Orlando.
Listen.
Yo, that trip to Orlando.
Toasted a good life. I have fun in Orlando.
Yo, I would not, till this day, I do not smoke weed with niggas on road trips.
I stopped smoking with people, period. Like, you got your own bud.
No, like the way, niggas bought, I think niggas bought how many zips? Like 4? When niggas first got down there?
This shit was gone.
I know who did what. I know who did what.
Bro,
I ain't into that.
I left early, man.
Niggas did bad. Shit, Orlando was part of the reason me and this motherfucker started beefing.
Yeah, I don't even know how but wait. Oh, because of the conversation?
Uh-huh.
But then I know why, though. I don't even want to get into it, because that's really personal, and I'm professional.
That was enough. This motherfucker.
Because it was a conversation that was had behind both of our backs that had, then of course I'm listening to the lady I'm sleeping with, like, she's making me biscuits and eggs and shit, like, this shit tastes good.
That's why, me being a real nigga, I'm telling the nigga, like, even in the midst of us going at it like this, yo, bro, I respect it, bro. I respect it. I just can't, I'm not standing down, though, bro. I respect it. You my brother. But, nah, I'm telling you, I had no wrongdoing in this situation whatsoever. And when it came out, I was just like this.
Yo, the key to the group activities, man, is just to keep everything on the stove. Close knit and on the stove. Yeah, in the kitchen, and nothing leaves the kitchen, and then everything on the stove. Boom. That's
not for nothing. You have everything in the kitchen. It's always that fat fuck that always slide off to the side with whatever he got on his plate.
He's trying to get an extra condiment somewhere else or some shit. Like, yo,
like, not my mama bird. Not my mama bird. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now, Orlando, that was a funny ass trip within itself, though. You know
we did the strip club. That was a nice time.
Yeah.
Yo, my man was fucking throwing dollar bills like spitballs.
The nigga threw the stack of dollar bills at shorty and hit her in her shit. Yo, I know that shit felt like a textbook.
That's what.
Or you just see her walk off like this, holding her shit like.
Yo. You know who you are. I ain't gonna say your name, but right after that action, you dirty dog. I love you, though.
Like El Duque, you are.
Yo.
Looking like El Duque.
With $9 bills, though. Like, 9 of them bitches. Not even the whole 10.
Oh, nah.
Blah.
Meanwhile, me on the other hand, I ain't gonna lie, man. Some of y'all females wasn't in there smelling too kosher, man.
Yeah, nah. Listen.
One of them rubbed up against my leg, man. There's a pair of shorts that's probably still in Orlando somewhere, man. Shit wasn't right. It wasn't right. I couldn't jack it. I'm sorry.
No, I like Orlando. I ain't get to go to the nightlife with y'all. Except for the strip club, but Orlando was a nice town.
And they almost killed us down there, too. This niggas over here playing speed racer and shit.
Oh.
Nigga was doing top speed and hit a turn. I was like, oh, yeah, we dying. And you know, Prof a big nigga. And he sleep in the back seat. What Mac had? Mac had he had a white, I think a BM, was it a BMW?
Yeah, he did. He got it from,
right?
Yeah, I remember exactly.
The story about that car was funny too.
Nah, Mac was out there.
Yeah,
It was looking good. We had the BM, I had the drop Must.
Yup.
Regular Mustang.
Chuck had a, what Chuck had? Chuck had a...
The SUV or something like that?
It was a RAV4 or something?
But it was clean.
Yeah,
Listen,
it was clean.
We was right off the water, the gators walking out.
Yep.
Fuck that
Remember
shit.
the fucking flamingos and shit?
Listen, I fuck with flamingos.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I had the deck one. That shit kept popping up in my picture and shit.
The flamingos cool.
But nah, not for no choice that mac and cheese was horrible.
Yo,
I don't care.
Oh, who else? What Mac did? Mac did
the
something.
eggs.
Yeah, the eggs. I wasn't there for this.
Yo, nigga put 10 eggs in the pan, only 5 came back, bro. I said, I would never allow you to cook eggs in this household.
Nigga took a loss on eggs.
Nigga had the cast iron skillet, bro. You heard?
You
know about the cast iron joint.
Nothing.
Bro, nigga ain't put no butter, no oil, no nothing, bro. No ribs, no rice, no champagne, no nothing, bro. Them eggs came back butt naked.
Like left it there like it was rice and water.
I said, bro, where's the eggs at? He like, nah, they in the... I said, we know they in the pan, but damn.
They evaporated.
Nigga, you put 10 eggs in there, only 5 came back? I said, nah, you got me fucked up.
Sound like a West Side Gun song.
I said, nah. Freaking, you left me to do the freaking barbecue chicken. Yeah, I ain't forget that motherfucker.
Probably.
The first night we got there.
Yeah, but you was in the zone, right?
No, nigga.
That was the night that Kane, that's the night that Kane got mad at you?
Nah, that was the next morning.
Yo, I didn't know what the fuck happened, son.
Bro.
We was sweating, though. But I'm like, yo, you're not in the video.
Oh,
like,
I know what it was. I was in the living room. Mind you, remember my
But you made the chicken the night before. You was cooking everything.
I cooked the night before, and then I cooked breakfast so y'all niggas could go shoot the video. Nigga got mad because he was like, yo, ain't none of y'all motherfuckers out there filming a video. What the fuck? This, that, and the third. Niggas out here sweating. And I'm like...
I can't lie, bro.
I'm just sitting there like, all right, this motherfucker over here playing the game. Oh, ho. All right, you made it personal now.
Like, why is it me?
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go upstairs before I lose my shit, bro. We not doing this. You know what I'm saying? You go upstairs and talk to my Nina. You know what I mean?
I ain't get it. I was just like, all right.
Nah,
this nigga's in the pool, though. Those are real ones. Like, my man just finished. I just ate. You ate? You want to play? Like, he was working. Like, I'm just like, yo, not him. Not on the couch. Not the guy on the couch.
He like, nigga got his feet up. I'm like, that's what made me really pay attention. I'm on the PlayStation. Yeah, because this nigga got his feet up. I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up.
What are we supposed to do in Vegas?
Yeah, whoa, you talking? Yo, what the fuck? Nah, we ain't doing that.
Nigga described it. You hear that nigga with the gray Jordans?
I said,
feet up?
Hell no. Thanks for asking. What the fuck we got going on here? Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
No, we got that done, though. We definitely we got it
Getting
done.
that trip done was a fucking hassle. Shit.
Everything with a group is a hassle.
Niggas, 3 niggas got caught up.
Oh, thank God, man. Shout out Bella Cakes.
Shout out to sis.
You know what I'm saying? We have our shit, but y'all know, like, that's Bella, and I love Bella.
Yo,
so, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I went through hell and high water to get up with Orlando. I said, he gotta go.
Yeah.
I said, he has to go.
But we behave. I ain't do shit.
Nah.
That was a good trip. But we needed that, though. We needed that.
I felt like we should have, we could have built off of that camaraderie. I ain't gonna lie. My life changed 3 days after we came back, though. My grandmother died 3 days after. I was like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. And I was talking to her the whole fucking trip, bro. That shit fucked me up. Every ounce of creativity, whatever drive that I had to do whatever, even with Cho, I ain't want to do nothing.
So I'm gonna say thank you to Grandma, because without her on the phone with you, you would have never went. If you feel me, if you didn't go to Orlando then and that happened, you wouldn't have went, because you're not even
getting me on the plane was a hassle within itself. I said, hold up, y'all want me to what? Nah, yo, they had the specific, this is how, and they did me dirty. Let me tell you how they did me, bro. So niggas booked the flight, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think Kane and Mac was sitting close to each other. These niggas had me in the front of the plane.
And you was dolo?
And I'm dolo. Then it's this little motherfucker sitting in front of me. He keep fucking with the windows and shit, right? So I'm pulling the window down. He's pulling the window up. I say, oh, bro, this not even your window, bro. What you got going on, bro? Yo, get little Tommy, man.
My man was going through it.
I'm in there on the plane. I'm sweating bricks. I don't even want to I got to use the bathroom. Yeah. I don't even want to, because I was drinking before we got on the plane. I don't even want to get up and use the bathroom. So, I'm just going through it. I'm just like this.
Yo.
So now the person sitting next to me like this, sir, do you need to use the bathroom? I'm turning purple. I'm dog skin. I'm turning purple. No, I'm good. I'm looking like Bubba Gump. I mean, Bubba from Forrest Gump. Then I got the BGs. I'm like, this, yo, if I shit on myself, bro, it's going down, bro. Fuck it. I'm not getting up while this plane moving. I'm not doing none of that. Man, we got the fuck off that plane. I tore at... Yo, listen, this is what my bag look like. If y'all see it picking up, I gotta use the bathroom, bro. Niggas like, what the fuck this nigga? I gotta go. What the fuck is you talking about? I went to the nearest bathroom. That shit was sounding like Funk Flex playing I Get Money. If you ever heard Funk Flex play I Get Money when it first came out, yo, this your boy DJ
Do
Funk
it
Flex.
back 1,000 times.
Before we even heard the verse. That was me. Word. It was a lot getting me on that plane, but when I went to Houston, I was good. When I did the Houston trip, I was on the plane by myself. I was like, all right, I'm good. Been there, chilling. That trip was some bullshit within itself, too. That was the nail in the coffin for me. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm all right. Now, but that be the thing, though. People don't know when to say no. Like, you know, when you
got everything on the stove.
And everything wasn't on the stove. Well,
Yeses
you can have
no's.
stuff on the stove, but don't mean it's going to cook all the way through. It wasn't all the way cooked. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That chicken was
It's no love.
Chicken was orange. Yeah. It was
Not
heavy.
orange chicken, but the chicken was orange.
Yeah, the heavy on the sasson, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, it was that. So, you know. I ain't got no, you know, I ain't got no issues with nobody except the people I got issues. I don't even got issues with y'all no more. Like, long as you alive, I salute you.
I wanted to say the same thing.
You gotta know when
I wish you health and success.
I want you to eat. Still, I can't even go that far.
Damn.
Yeah.
I want you to eat good.
Yeah, I want you to eat, but you gotta eat over there. You know what I'm saying? I want you to live, but you gotta live over there.
Yeah, facts. That's cool.
I can't even say the L word. Like, I used to have that, but
Yeah, nah, it's no love for certain people, but
I
at the
can't
same
say
time,
Jax.
yeah.
They hate me in your circle, remove them from your radius. Rather meeting you, why the fuck would I trade places with? Sat them at the table, brought them to the mall. Couldn't make their bones, froze up on the job. We got a problem, Houston. Can't send a text in for solutions. Check the stats. We know really played the front line. Said Dawn can't get clipped without permission. Nigga, who the fuck gave you position? Me.
That's real though. The crazy part is it's real.
You know? In all honesty, if I had to choose out of the two, who I would probably make amends with, it would be him. Because me and him did have a good rapport. It was just like, and me being all the way transparent, it's like, if I view you a certain way and you move different than what I see you as, and I tell you, and you not seeing what the hell up, and I'm very clear cut.
Yeah. This is what's going.
Yo, bro,
I get it.
yo, what's up with this?
Yeah.
And you just like, nah, it is what it is. Nah.
I'm gonna leave you alone.
But that other nigga?
Yeah, no, I think we kind of like, it's one person for me, so it's just like, we just good. We'll never be good. It's no problems.
If
I
me
want
and him-
you to be good in
If
life.
me and him was to cross paths and I probably was on an Espalone, man, I'd probably get on some Raw Van Dam shit if it was like a folding chair.
You know, yo, you know what would be my
Share up,
motivation
throw
too,
it.
though? Like, when I'm taking a walk outside or a run and I'm treating my body right, not just going outside and drinking Hennessy on the block, I actually, like, I say, when they look at me, they're already defeated. I mean, honestly, it's a difference. And it's not because I'm the most in shape, the most whatever type of man. It's just that I take more pride in certain things than other people do. They never did their whole lives, and they're older than me. Just live and enjoy, man. Me being happy will make my haters upset.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like not for nothing. Like when I stop giving certain shit energy, a lot of things start happening for me.
You have to.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, you know.
That too. The poster, the petty shit.
I just, you know, I told, like, once I put that last album out, like, that was just, like, me releasing whatever energy I had. And I'm going to keep it on the stove. The only reason, so it's no confusion, the only reason why I spoke on the subject, I spoke on the album, it was written in blood, it was because the message was delivered to me that niggas said they was going to put my name, you know, try to take it to wax.
How? When you don't even...
So I took it as, okay, if this is what we doing, you know, if anybody in the group at the time knew who the writer was...
Yeah. Yeah, definitely understand.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Block was, you know, Block is my brother. If I could go toe to toe, and he's a battle rapper.
Facts.
Like that's the. Yeah, I watched my brother in the Terror Dome go against the ones in Harlem. If I'm not afraid to go against him, and that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my big brother. Mm-hmm. What the fuck possessed you to think I'm not going? What? And the way I detail stuff, nah, you want to put my name in a rap?
Yeah, these wasn't even people who rap though.
So it's just like, I'm like, yo, you know what? That was just a form of me stooping down so that, you know, I'm going to meet you where you at.
You did it artistically.
Exactly. Like, not for nothing. I don't want to see no harm done to you. So I'd rather go this route. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, like, I'm not a person to say, yo, if I could take it back, I'm not going to do that. And I just wouldn't do it again.
I'll do it again.
Nah, I'm good.
You know why? I learned so much.
Like with that person,
take it back.
Nah, with that person, I wouldn't do it again because honestly, like me and him, like I said, I just viewed him one way and something was done. And it's just like, yo, bro, you not understanding nothing. I'm telling you, like, bro, I can't get with what you did, bro.
Yeah, you kind of...
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's wild. But not for nothing, I respect that fact that he stood on what he believed in. I can't act like I don't respect that.
You can respect the differences. You're just not going to be around the differences.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
And
so it's just like...
That's maturity.
You know? I get it. But that other nigga...
Life is good, man.
You know what I'm saying? But
I hope life is good for everybody. I hope life is good for everybody because I'm about to get a ginger shot and smile for the rest of the day. Like, you know, I don't know what they doing on Saturday.
Like I said, I'm about to, you know, go to my house, drop some shit off, and I'm back outside.
See, it's one of the beautiful days.
You know, like I said, I'm going to enjoy my Saturday because it's beautiful outside, you know. Shout out to Killer Al. You know what I'm saying? Stomping with dress shoes, kin of the cold. A businessman, but a gangster in disguise. Oh, my fault. I was watching Tech 9 battles last night. My bad. My bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I feel like if what I'm trying to teach my son now, and I'm trying to practice this too, nothing is above a conversation. I feel like that's where I went wrong. This is where I got to hold myself accountable. I had so much chaos going on. You know how I get.
Yeah.
Talk about what? With who? Fuck that, Nick. I don't care.
Leave me the fuck
I get
alone,
on
bro.
that, but now it's like when you got kids, like I said, I got a son and a daughter. My son is 11, my daughter is 5.
You gotta be able to
I have to
teach.
Because not for none, like when my son, he suffers from, and he got so much of my mannerisms, I see it. So it's like when it happens, I can't even get mad at him because it's like, all right, I didn't
understand your logic.
Yeah, I didn't have a dad to be like this. Yo, bro, this is how you deal with your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
This is how you do this. This is how you do that. I didn't have that. So now that I went through it already, when I see the signs, yo, bro, listen, you're wilding. You in school, I said, first mistake is, bro, the loudest one in the room get popped first.
Mm-hmm.
So if they notice you loud and boisterous, I'm punching you in your shit first.
I have to stop you first. You're the threat. Yeah.
Because now for now, I don't know what you coming with. You doing all this yelling. That's
You
a
be
sign
right.
of aggression.
Facts.
I gotta get at you first.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, relax. Nothing is above a conversation. That's why I'm more calm now. Like, I'm not, I ain't gonna lie, Skrilla 2020, 2021, definitely 2022. Oh my God. Talk about what? I'm not talking. No, it's nothing to talk about. Nope. I'm gonna drag it. Now it's like all right, bro, how could we figure this out, bro? Maybe it's accountability.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I went wrong in the situation. Even as far as the group, I could have handled stuff a whole lot different.
Yeah.
But
Everything, I like the way it happened. It is what it is. I learned a lot.
yeah, not for nothing. Like
Ain't
I
supposed
said,
to be
you can't-
easy.
you
Life ain't
can't-
supposed to be easy.
You can't question God's work.
Facts.
So in all honesty, I don't feel like it was supposed to happen that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got good memories with people.
Like, I'm not going to get another memory with a group of people like that on that type of time.
Bro, I got on you know what I'm saying? Niggas got me to get on a plane.
Time on a plane.
It was my first time on a plane, bro. Snakes on a plane. Niggas did dope shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say and act like them 3 years wasn't worth nothing. I met some dope people. What erase what they did. I met some dope people because they was dope. I called them brothers. And in some way, strange form of fashion, they still my brothers.
Yep.
Y'all just gotta stay over there. I got dope memories with, you know what I'm saying? I can't sit there and sugarcoat that, bro.
And I'm still glad I got all those relationships with each individual person. Everybody's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So don't hit me talk about the next one, please. Because I'm just going to laugh at your shit. I'm going to laugh at all your jokes and forget about that shit.
all right, cool.
Because we all cool.
You know, like I said, dudes, everybody got their own path. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to do what they want to do. But I was always told, if you're going to do something, do it to your fullest potential.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I made my connections with who I made them with because of who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Chuck would have never had that really. Yeah, JB introduced me to each and every last one of them, but I tried to upkeep that relationship because, yeah, an introduction only gets you in the door. Staying in
Facts.
the room is the hardest part.
You got to keep your name relevant.
And I'm like, yo, a lot of people don't understand the sacrifices that was really taking place. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Skrilla get all the beats.
Yo, that was my shit. Yo, Skrilla get all the beats.
But I understood because he was talking to one person.
But-
and I'm over here fighting with this one person. Yo, bro.
But even the way that he was getting the beats, it was a reason why. That he had a relationship with people more than everybody else in the group. So it was what it
But
was.
here's the humdinger. With the one person he's talking about. All right, so we had two producers. It was Chuck,
And the other producer.
Music Maestro, right? I had a relationship with both, but my go-to was really Chuck. But what brought me and Maestro closer was that my mom's best friend is his cousin.
Nah, I'm talking about it now.
So now look. Ern goes to him. Yo, bro, could you send me something? His excuse was, yo, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of pissed me off when he said it. Yo, my beats I don't hear him on my beats. I said, nigga, is you crazy? Because he said that about 2 people in the group. And I'm like, yo, those are the 2 people I can hear that'll benefit off your beats more than I would.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
But I do feel the same way looking back.
Yeah.
Because I had a beat of his, went out to Miami, shot a video and all that for it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the right time. So, but I was mad because he used to be like, oh, I fucked with Earn. Earn was one of my favorite in the group. So if I'm one of your favorite in the group and you make beats and I am a rapper, then why are we just like regular
now,
people friends?
You get me, I'm just popping up with, we'll be in the studio, or here come to one of my studio sessions. Yo, who did that beat? I don't even want to say nothing. I'm like, oh, fuck. Then the tag go off. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
And he'd be like this. And I'm like this in the back of my mind, like, watch when we have a meeting, it's gonna come
Nah,
out.
it was the way he would answer questions. Though.
And then not for nothing, he'll be chilling. Yeah, cause Skrilla this and Skrilla that, and yeah, cause Skrilla get all the fucking beat.
Yeah, that's what it be like.
I'm just catching strays. No, but not for nothing. He had a reason to be mad, bro. I'm asking you for work, and you
like Maestro. He'll sit there and be like, "Yo, you're my favorite in the group." Like literally, like yo. Just give me a fucking
now
beat.
I gotta come out and sit there and say it. I'm like, yo, he's not sending me nothing. I have to literally be in a call with him and he'll play beats.
Yeah.
Yo, let me get that. Let me get this. And then I gotta really, yo, bro, before I get out the call, no, send that now.
It's learning your personnel. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, with a Chuck, we be sitting there. Me and Chuck talk all day, every day. Yo, Chuck, I need something. I bet. Yo, I kid you not, Chuck will whip something up 15, 20 minutes. Yo, what you think about this? Yeah, let me get that.
But I learned that from you. You got to know what you want as an artist, too. You got to sit there. I want this sample.
Yo, go find a sample.
Yeah.
Help the man out, because not for nothing. Like, yo, we not getting the beat Skrilla getting.
And that's why those words came out my mouth. It came out other people's mouths, but that's why.
And I'm over here like this. I got to look, I'm over here. I text you, yo, bro, step out the chat. Yo, bro, talk to the man. Go find your own samples. This, that, and the third. I'm gonna try to be the best friend I could be as possible.
And off of that conversation, look, that's how me and Zilly, me and Happy work. Whether they do their own samples though, but no, I'm getting Zilly some.
A producer's gonna look
records.
at you and be like, "Oh shit, yo, you really you digging in the crates?
Yeah.
Yo, I need this. You know what I mean? I got this vision. You know what I'm saying? Like the first song me and Chuck ever did was My Life. My life. And you was there for that session. The original version. That was the last time I had JB in the studio. That's when we actually.
Oh, that day when I was I didn't even talk about that part of the story.
For me that day too, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, MAGA. That was one of the hardest lines I heard, bro. The MAGA said,
yo, this motherfucker calls me 3 days after I record this shit. He say, yeah, bro, my song probably gonna come out before yours, but I took a line from you. I was like, what line? He was like, yo, the MAGA hat line. I was like, oh, you dirty motherfucker. He said, it's not like how you said it,
but it's definitely.
He said, but I used your name as an ad-lib, though. I was like,
I don't think it really came out.
I say, yo, I can't even get mad, bro. At least I got the heads up. It's not like I heard it and be like, this, yo, bro.
Like you
up,
really in my session stealing shit? Like, listen.
He was like this. He was like, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That line was crazy.
I don't know. I like the yellow jackets. I got a yellow jacket line.
Loyalty, you gotta double back. That bro shit is dead. Y'all can run with that. Trust in that bullshit. Not condoning that. Strap with that. Semi-black bullets with the red tip. Clip filled with MAGA hats. Nigga lost it. Nigga say, yo, what the fuck? I was just like, mind you, that's the first song me and Saya ever did.
Oh, that was a really important session I was in then. Damn, and that's how
the first song I did shit with Chuck, and that was the first song I did with Saya. You know what I'm saying? So, and the nigga, like, that was the last time I had my nigga JB in the studio with me, man.
Damn.
So, you know, that was just like, and then we had a You remember that conversation we had in the studio that day?
That's why I said I didn't even talk about the whole story.
Yeah.
I could have dropped his name too. Gave him a shout out because there ain't no issues.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I just
He was I had a show together, right?
We actually.
Matter of fact, shout out Nimrod. Shout out Nimrod. There ain't no love
we
lost.
was at.
Taught me a lot.
We did a show together, and then we was just in the studio because shout out to my boy Rich Reels, English McFly and they was all in I think they was in Umbrella Studios. Rich Reels and Dice Peso was shooting I think they was shooting a video or something, and he wound up showing up. He like, yo, what you doing? You following me? And I'm like,
man, he works, man. You can say what you want, however your business is.
He gets around. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta respect that at where we're at in life. You gotta respect that. So it is what it is. Big shout out to him.
Yeah, I'm just getting back out. You know, like I said, pre-pandemic, I was outside. I was at the events and all that. I'm slowly getting back to that. So now people that was at them, and they like, oh shit,
he's back.
I wouldn't even call it the boogie, man. It's like me in an Acura. You see a 16-wheeler.
Oh, damn. Yeah, nah. I ain't trying to drive, baby. I'm nervous.
Like, yo, get out the way. Like,
you got it.
Because it's like, not for nothing, one thing I struggle with musically was consistency. Shout out to my brother SNS. That's the one thing he always told me. He said, Skrilla, you could do this, but yo, you're not consistent enough. You know what I'm saying? And that's stuff.
Big factor. A lot of people's issues is consistency.
But not for nothing, people understand my situation. Every time I gain traction, the death ball goes.
But it's how you stay consistent. So
and
if you're prepared, if you have shit on deck that you're planning on dropping, you should always be a quarter behind. Like, this is my shit now. This is second quarter. I am already working on what I'm dropping the third quarter. Whatever's dropping this quarter is dropping. Mm-hmm. You have to be ahead.
Yeah, that's why it's like, you know, everything start happening for a reason. Like, not for nothing, I got around Dot. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to SNS because he threw an event, but shout out my man Bango. Bango was who introduced me to Hitmaker Dot personally. Mm-hmm. I'm standing in the event by myself. And he like, yo, bro, you know who Hitmaker Dot is? I'm like, yeah, I heard of him. Like, nah, I'm going to introduce you to it because y'all don't know how y'all ain't getting no work done. Introduce us. You're like, yo, send me some music, whatever. Izzy has a session. This is how I start coming around. Izzy came, I walk in, I'm snapping jokes. And he said, yo, what's up with the bottle? Yo, I got 20. I got 20. I said, wait, hold the fuck up. Wait. Y'all niggas buy y'all own liquor and shit too?
Yo, fact.
Oh, I fuck with y'all niggas. Yeah, I say, yo, bro. Cause these niggas kept buying Don Julio. I'm like,
nah, you could go.
I said, bro,
save your money.
The amount of money I spending for Espo, bro. I mean, for Don Julio, I said, yo, you get 2 bottles of Espo for that, bro.
And it does not.
At first, remember, they wasn't jacking it. You know how I got them? I come in there with the big bottle. Niggas clapped the Don Julio.
Oh, you got no choice.
Now they looking like, and I'm just sitting there like,
you pour it up already?
Yo, nah, I thought this was bad liquor, bro. Like, what's up? Nah, we not doing that. Nah, you get a cup, bro. Just don't blame me in the morning. Nah, this shit had me fucked up, this, that, and the third. You don't need to be drinking. Mm-hmm. I know what I like.
Facts.
Nah, not for nothing. Like, and then stuff just start happening. I start collabing with different people. Shout out my nigga B Hill, man.
Facts.
Shout out B Hill. Shout out to Izzy Miyagi, because that Life's a Bitch Part 2.
Ooh, I was in the studio. That shit was all.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you got the footage of
yeah. To the Devil's World. Yeah. I had to put the logo.
Yeah, nah, I ain't even tripping. Like,
that shit was hard. Nah, Izzy got a flow though. He got a very unique flow, and I've always first time I heard him on your old record,
the original Life's a Bitch.
Yeah, But we need that consistency. So that's one person I'm like, yo, I don't want
like my thing is like I just try to put good people in the room together and hope that they, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's a community. We all a community.
That's fact.
So if we can't come together as a community and make shit work for each other, then what the fuck are we doing?
It should be treated as such though.
Like, what are we doing? Like, not for nothing, bro. I don't really get nothing out of charging people to come on the show. Just show up. Show up. Talk your shit. Promote yourself. I don't, like I said, I want my blessings on the
back end.
I don't want nothing up front. Don't pay me. Cause I'm doing this for the love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this for the love, bro. I don't. Fuck all that paying me shit, man. Like, yeah, don't get it twisted. Who don't want to get paid? But not off it. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we in the same boat. I'm trying to get to where you trying to get to too. So if we can't help each other, then what we doing it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Church.
I ain't charged a motherfucker for a verse yet. Motherfuckers done got some
shit. I be giving niggas better verses than I give myself.
Shout out my man 100 Grand Royce, man. He got one. He got a good verse. Can't be focused on chicken while chasing pigeons. The bird different. 1,002 grams on the scale and work different. They put a deal on the table, get your man to talk. Add the right mix, you guaranteed to make that Tanner talk.
Facts.
They get friendly when it's bennies galore. Wrist bust down, this type of aura. They can't even come round. Drinking at a table where they can't provide a coaster. Vultures hovering and picking at our culture. They say I rap about pain too much. Hold up. The same pain as how my stock went up. Ain't nothing great about depression when your funds is in regression. They say pray to God but can't catch a check with shared blessings. I ran it up while y'all niggas jogging in place. I spar with the greats while y'all... Oh,
no,
Marcello outside.
Time. Definitely. That's why this shit happened, really.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what I'm saying? Really, I got to shout out to my brother Earn, like, cause the way, like, once we like connected, yo, pull up to the block. Or not for that got to the point he'll beat in my block before I even get there.
Like, you
he don't even say nothing. He's there.
Yeah, I'll just be outside waiting for you, bro. Like,
yo, bro, y'all got some Henny Punch.
Yeah, me and fam, we good. Just
he like, oh,
sparking.
Or not for nothing, they call, yo, your man, you know what I'm saying, man in the Crown Vic, yo.
Oh, that's
bro.
when I was right.
Yeah.
Vic.
Nigga said, oh, yo, your man just pulled up. All right, I got to come outside now. Yo, I got some Henny Punch.
Fact.
I'm already like this. Put the shoe on. It's going to be a long night. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, them Henny Punch nights.
Nah, the punch is real.
This nigga called
like...
me and said, yo, bro, I left you. I don't know how I got to Philly, bro. I said, what?
Oh, I can't even shout her out. But yeah, that was a crazy night.
Nigga said, I ended up in Philly. I said, this nigga's dangerous.
I was tight at the BM before the baby even dropped, probably. I don't even care, son. And then I dipped off.
Yo, the stories niggas got,
go
bro.
Home. I wasn't going to my mom's crib.
The stories niggas got, bro.
Philly.
Like, yo, bro, we really, like, niggas really made it through the trenches, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to really sit here and laugh about it now.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't nothing funny back then.
Yeah, when niggas is upset, niggas is really upset. This smile I had this whole time.
Remember the verses?
Oh, hell yeah, I remember the verses. Y'all niggas was yo, fuck that. Y'all niggas was definitely, but
no,
I
nigga.
Lost, but I got tight. I got tight.
This motherfucker ain't want to listen to me, bro. I'm a real nigga. I was like, show both of y'all my mans and say, yo, bro.
Don't play the Skrilla song.
I said, don't play the Skrilla record.
Because he got a better Skrilla. He ain't say it like this.
Grim. I said, because he's going to.
I know exactly what he's going to do.
I know what he's going to do, bro.
I said, that.
Me being a real nigga, I said, let him play that song first, bro.
I gotta blame my BM again, bro. It's all her fault.
In there, I seen a bottle of Bel Air. It go from full, half, low. I'm like, yo, my boy battery dying.
Nah, it was over.
Yo, he's like, man, fuck that. Skrilla in the room. Yo, I'm about to play it. And I'm like this, don't do it. He did it. Prof like this.
Do it. Bet.
Look. I bet.
Yo, quiet though, but like he got it. He got
Once
it.
that shit said boom, boom, the beat went off. I'm like,
Bro, money. Only thing I can say is this nigga sound like Biggie the whole night, cause I was tight.
yo, he's like, this nigga sound like Biggie, bro. Of course niggas gonna say he winning.
I couldn't say nothing else.
I said, yo, bro, you was good. I said, bro, you was good.
I couldn't.
Yo, look, he was good. It got to that Skrilla record, and I'm like this because one is like, it's hood, but it's like it's like one of them soulful joints. Prof is more high impact.
Yeah, it's just different.
So I'm like this. I'm not gonna lie. I technically win regardless because my song,
Yeah, that was his round.
it was the deciding factor. And then, I'm just like, yo, bro, I gave you the
blueprint.
I said, bro, don't do this. Let him play his song first. You just play some other shit. He was in his bag, man.
Nah,
And then that shit just spent into some whole other shit. I said,
it was a bad,
I
a
had
bad
to do damage
day,
control that night. I was like, this, nah. No, they didn't even want to let him in the group.
Yeah, that was how I got introduced to the group. But listen, that's how my life is, though. Like, I'll really have a fight with you, and then, like, we have to be cool, and we're the best friends.
I said, no, nigga. Everybody, nah. I said, I know him. Like, I know him. No, he good, bro. He ain't mean none of that shit. I said, man, fuck that, man. He in the group, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
Bro, my baby mom just went through my phone that day.
Yeah.
It was over. My life was over at that day.
Said, man, fuck this shit.
They had the Bel Air. Yeah, you saw the life go down.
I said, my boy battery died, man. Nigga said, fuck it.
And I hit you on the highway. I didn't even get off out of Jersey yet.
Fuck this shit. Yo, tell them niggas I apologize, though, but fuck this shit. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was wildin'.
Yo.
They said, yeah.
I said, bro, you was tweaking, bro.
You was tweaking? Like,
You was tweaking.
for real?
Yeah, you was tweaking. You had a moment. You had a time.
All right, well, I'm glad I had this conversation with you.
Yeah. He was like, let me go over here and do damage control. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope that we're able to sit here and laugh about, that type of shit, man. Like,
You have to be yourself. And I wasn't trying to be a dick. I know my actions were offensive.
yeah, you just had personal shit going on.
It'd be
bro.
different. Sometimes people will do shit on purpose, and even if it's an accident, they won't realize what they did. I always try to catch myself before you could catch me.
Right. And that, like I said, it's all about accountability.
Yeah.
So we are
I appreciate it, though.
at the finish line.
Oh, shit.
Damn, that was 2 hours already.
Word.
The Lord is my shepherd.
See,
You know
this is
I'm
what
on.
happens when we on the phone. Two niggas just be chopping it up.
Yep. So you got any shout outs?
All right, man. We're going to shout out first and foremost. Oh, we're going to shout out everybody. We're going to shout out BACG. We're going to shout out my guys at the Pentagon. And we're going to shout out y'all for paying attention. Thank y'all. That's
This
it.
nigga's too polite, man.
I'm about to get turned up right
Shout
now.
out to the
so.
304s.
212.
212s, 304s.
Yo, we should have talked about Ludacris too.
Shout out to everybody that.
He's great.
Yo.
My shout out to y'all, though. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who rock with Indubitably Speaking. Shout out to my man Killer Al. Shout out to the family. Shout out to Hitmaker Dot, the 8.
Facts.
Shout out Rich Rails, Rich America, English McFly, the Mafia, my guys over there. Shout out to 111th Lane.
Mm-hmm.
If I missed out on, shout out to Happy Delights. Shout out to my auntie Hap Snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the team. Y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to Prov for always pulling up. You know what I'm saying? If I missed you, don't blame my heart, please. That's that. It's been another motherfucking episode of Indubitably Speaking with the God, Skrilla Gambino, and we're out.
Ride. Skrilla. You was there for them you up waiting. I never thought that you would shed patience. As a man, I didn't live up to the standard. I call your phone and I never get an answer. I send a text and get no reply. Shh. A nigga wish I had more time. A lot of things I would've did different. I should've listened. I never thought that you would get missing. You held your end of the bargain, I never held mine. How the fuck I couldn't see the signs? You put up with some shit you wasn't built for. Yeah, you came with some shit a nigga would've killed for. I know you used to me hugging the trap, but you don't leave a nigga flat like that. Give me a second, I swear. I used to tell you, now I see shit clear. I always thought that you would be right there. Yeah, I know you used to me hugging the trap, but you don't leave a nigga flat like that. Give me a second, I swear. I used to tell you, now I see shit clear. I always thought that you would be right there. I'm not in tune with my emotions. A nigga should be open more. Truth be told, the nigga really flawed. I got issues I ain't healed from. I meet a chick, leave a chick and start a new one. Accountability's a motherfucker. Gotta say I gotta own that. Another you can't clone that. I gotta live with the decisions I made. Don't mean I'm cool with it. Nowadays I'm so confused with it. They say you can't turn a bad girl good, but once a good girl's gone bad, she's gone forever. Shit, I chose money over love. Shit, I can't fix. That was some dumb shit. Yeah, I can't destroy something so pure. Never had remorse till now. For anything that I did, I can't play foul. In this game that we call love, can't set a team home what was love. I know you used to me hugging the trap, but you don't leave a nigga flat like that. Give me a second, I swear. I used to tell you, now I see shit clear. I always thought that you would be right there. Yeah, I know you used to me hugging the trap, but you don't leave a nigga flat like that. Give me a second, I swear. I used to tell you, now I see shit clear. I always thought that you would be right there.